Double volume, aren't you? Shoo. There was a little audio glitch there. Were y'all getting double volume? Sorry about that. Well, maybe the microphone may mute it. I think we've discovered that in the past. Hold on, let me check levels. Okay, we're good, we're good. What's up, y'all? I walked away right as I was looking for Rune. There you are, Rune. You made a post in there. Oh, no. Nate G beat Rune today. So did retired Butcher Boy and Outlaw. I know you were here. I figured you were somewhere. Blame it on YouTube, right? Yeah. That thing's working. Okay, we're good. Dave A, what's up? Steven's Eyes, Willard Locks, what's going on? Lock Force Assemble! Nope. Shit, I said anything? There we go. You okay? That thing's working or not? Let's go see. Supposed to be. Supposed to be. Where was I? Willard, what's up? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Deputy Dang It? Robert Patton. What's going on? GK Man, what's up? Dana Reed. I didn't see Dana. You just assuming? I don't see her anywhere. Curto, what's up? Ken Nixon. Open the door, Alicia Cowboy. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm glad to get it over with. I'm always like, whew. Had to clear my head for next week. Had to get it all off my, I got to get it off my phone this weekend, but audio was good, no double. I guess, I don't know what I did to make that. Oh, you know what? I didn't change this from when you were here last week. So, okay, there we go. All right, that may be a little better. Ain't no point in listening to people on that side of the microphone. All right, be careful driving ice fishing. Ugh. Something I've never been able to do. What's up, Mr. T? Be careful on the road. Hey, Sam, what's going on? What's up, Jay? What's up, Jacob? Good morning to you. Yeah, you were on a mission that day to try to beat Rune. It is hard to beat Rune. Of course, I was late, too. That's probably why I messed him up, because I was like 2 minutes. Mike is better. Okay. Hey. It does change things. You never know if it really does anything, but I guess it does. It was also listening to this little fan back here, so maybe that's good. Hold on, let me get my cameras up over here and see what's going out in the world. What's going on out in the world today? Go ahead and bounce to that screen and see if all the cameras are up. It's a quiet day here as it's been a quiet week here as the title of this video, just get it out of the way. Spring break. Jackson, Mississippi is not a spring break destination. It is a spring break. Go away. Go away from Jackson, Mississippi for spring break. So it has been pretty quiet here, which it usually is. A few commercial things here and there. But even a lot of those places, you know, the parents take off a week or something to take their kids wherever. So pretty much everybody's not doing anything here in Jackson. But I expect that next week, okay, there we go. I expect next week will be wildly different, especially since I'm not going to be here Thursday and Friday. So I'm guessing we'll start getting the calls Monday. I'll be busy Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Monday after that will be ridiculous. And we'll find out about it next week when I come in, because literally I'm going to drag my ass up here Saturday morning after I've flown in late at night, Friday night. Not too late, but still late for me. And do Saturday Morning Live, Season 6, Episode 12, after the show. Dun, 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 dun. That's... You know, technically, like last year, I didn't get to go to the show because I had to fly out early. because it was on a Saturday, and but this technically, I'm going to be going to the show. It's been a long time since I've gone to a show. So the last one was in New Orleans for Acme at the DoubleTree Hotel way back when. But the problem with that is you're in New Orleans. There's wildly more fun things to do in New Orleans than there is Houston, Texas, or wherever I'm going. Houston. No offense to Houston, but in that area, in that hotel area, there's nothing to do really. So you can't. There's no real excuse to skip out on classes, even though I'm an expert on skipping out on classes. Sub 63 flight. Oh, there's Dana. Hope you catch some ice. Hope you catch some ice. Zach, what's up? Miko Wolf, what's going on? Lynn, how are you? YouTube auto-deleted my opening text twice. We believe you. I believe you. I wondered if it was, my immediate thought was, I'm like 2 minutes late, so something happened on his end. Pete, what's up? Trying a third time. Happy daylight savings time for the U.S. Yes, it is sprung forward, so it's dark when I leave the house now. Like it's dark in the mornings, and gradually it'll get lighter and lighter. Bill Crow, what's up? Sprinkles cornmeal into ice hole, native to appease fish food. I would honestly be very frightened of that as a southerner who's never his only experience was walking on a pond, not a lake, a pond that had frozen up, swamp really. I had a swamp, a literal swamp. You know, there were no ogres that I could find, but it was shallow enough so that on really cold days here in Mississippi, which is like once every other year, maybe 2 or 3 times every other year, it would freeze over just enough to walk out onto, but not quite enough. And things happen, and you get muddy and wet and nasty, and the ice is not fun. I don't think I would do that. If somebody was like, even if I went up north and saw literal people going out on the ice, I'd be like, no, that's one too many people out on that ice right now. I'm not going to add my 185 pounds to that. I'm not going to add my, well, I'm not going to do it. I don't know. And then cutting a hole right there at your feet, it's just a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. But you northerners are crazy like that, I guess. Yep, that's not a southern thing. Ain't no ice fishing going on here. You can stick your arm in a hole in a log and grab a catfish and yank it out, but ain't no ice fishing. You don't, even though it's safe in your area. People were out there that. I guess I don't watch enough of those like with ice road truckers and stuff. I've seen a couple of episodes and I'm like, you're literally driving on ice that's over water. No. Yeah, you have 12 inches of ice. So I mean, that's pretty damn thick. Mm, mm, mm. I think anybody in the southern quadrant of the U.S. would agree that's not really top on our list of things to go do. It probably will never make it onto my bucket list. So there's that. But have fun. I'm sure it is fun for those of you who like doing that. Ice fishing sucked this year. If you think to drive a truck on it safely, definitely kind of terrifying. Yeah, I mean, it's just like thinking about, especially on really deep lakes. Like, woof. It'll pass. It'll pass. It's kind of like heights, but not. You're kind of over heights. And just the fact that it's cold by nature, right? By nature, it's just cold. Let me see. I gotta switch cameras here. Make sure all the other cameras are up. There was some kind of weird race going on this morning. Runners. It's another thing. Right up there with ice fishermen. People like running. It was they had blocked off like a whole bunch of intersections here. I didn't even know about it. I don't even know what it was, but uh, if you're coming and one of the exit to the interstate from the interstate to our main strip here, going that way was blocked off. Well, having to be held up because it was right along the running route. Why would you put one right across an interstate exit? I literally thought that was illegal, but friends, alcohol and ice fishing guy. Well, I mean, you got to have the alcohol to stay warm, I would think. Ice fishing is a blast. Just no ice this year. Yeah, I knew you went and did that weirdo stuff. It's not weirdo. Not weirdo, Jason. Stop being mean. It's just weird for me. I don't know. Deputy, dang it, would you go out on the ice? Have you been ice fishing before? I don't think I would. If you made me, I would bitch about it the whole time and come up with like what you call it, those scenarios of drastic and horrifying things that could happen. I wouldn't be a good partner. Be like, shut up, Jason. Stop scaring the fish. Where's my? Let's go. Nope, wrong button. Sorry. Has this thing been working? You definitely would, though. Two Facebook towing pages that specialize through ice. One of them, yeah, did Heavy D have to do that for one of his? Mm. Well, that's not Facebook, that's YouTube. Sparks, Heavy D Sparks. Yeah, because you kind of get fined if you leave your crap there. I wonder if when they find all these, that like there's the other YouTube pages that people I say YouTube pages, it's literally just people doing their thing and videoing it, but where they find a car that had been gone for like 20 years or something. And when they track down the owner, if it's in federally protected waters, does he get a fine for it? I'm sure if it was listed as stolen or something back in 1970, oh, remember back when that bitch stole my truck and it's been in that river ever since? Well, sorry, sir. I know it was stolen from you, but it's still your vehicle. So I guess the only way to get away from that, if they really wanted to push the theory, the fine, that yeah, you can get fined pretty heavy if you leave a vehicle in some of those areas. Like, oh, it just drowned. It's nobody can see it. Like 3 years later, it pulls up out of the water, and then there's no. I guess I don't know. Hell, why am I theorizing that this morning? Ice fishing. Yeah, that was the whole point. Seems like it would be pretty late in the year to do that too. Very quiet. Very quiet. Shh. Me. Sup, Alan? Sup, Wood Spirit? Yeah, like that. By the way, you're not supposed to wear somebody else's cowboy hat. So, and I didn't actually get permission from Deputy Dang It for the horse to wear his hat. So, sorry about that. Dang it, my bad. He's wearing your horse right, or he's wearing your hat right now. And it fits well. winter and we can smuggle booze across ice from Canada. Sounds cold too. That's good. Okay. I figured he'd be okay with it. Kind of thought about it right when I did it. I was like, oh, shoot. No time. Today, we are going to go up front and wipe off the front counter because literally that's what I've been doing preparation-wise for the last, like, the time I've had to do cleanup. So we're going to go out there and wipe off that counter because I can see from now it's got pollen all over it. So let's go do that. I want to go clean my front counter. Well, not clean, but like literally clean. Yeah, got that there. Okay, we got to get this. Got to get this thing working. I don't know how the batteries are on it, but that is definitely one of my tasks today. So I might as well subject y'all to it while we're hanging out here. Another thing I got to get on is those locks that we showed last week. Got to get those done too. And I'll probably not do that today because I'm on vacation from work right now. And we can get back to regular videos. Oh, speaking of videos, those projects are very time consuming, very oh, intensive as far as getting done. And I can't really do a whole lot else while I'm working on that. So now that it's done, we can get back to regular Jason stupid real videos, the real ones. Screwdriver coming up. It had to get put on hold because LC2 had to get pushed ahead. So now screwdrivers, and I've got some fun things for you. Speaking of screwdrivers, I just got these in last week. When I twisted that way, it gave me a little bit of a headache. Hold on. No. Yeah, this is just regular special coffee. Special regular coffee. I have my cold drip here. Posted on Twitter a picture of a Herculite door. Those Herculite doors. And this one had like about an 8-inch. Yeah, about an 8-inch bottom throw bolt. And I had to cobble together a hex bit thing with an extension. However, when you're on the floor looking sideways with the flashlight trying to shine down that hollow tube to see where your bit hits, if you're using a screwdriver, your sight line, right, is off. And this is a 5/64" Lorry wrench. It was like, I would need 3 Lorry wrenches stuck together. And when you come across that situation, you are like, shit, what do I do? Your first thought is to go with just extension bits. You grab that, you grab an extension bit. Did I even have one? Why did I bring these today? So then I was like, we'll take this, pop this off. And I do have a 6-inch one of these too. I just couldn't find it at the time. So here I am like, but your sight line, right? Trying to get it in the hole is more by feel because you can't see over it. So I ordered some long ass 5/64" bits. And now, if I use a small enough diameter holder, I can see it better. Boop. And then I was like, during that time, I suddenly realized how few of these actually had. Just the plain short bids. I only happen to have one or two of them. So I was like, well, damn, I need to rectify that situation, right? I've got a shitload of screwdrivers, thanks to Justin, but so then I was like, while I'm getting those, I'm gonna get four of those. Weirdly enough, I couldn't find any just of the short bits, which is okay. I'm not gonna use these. I mean, these are Impact Vega. Anybody know anything about this company? Vega. Anybody got Vega tools? This is my first foray into the Vega brand. They seem pretty damn sweet though. It's so dead. So next time I run upon that situation, if I keep this in an appropriate place and that, I'll be able to boop 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 it better. So this would have made my life much easier last week when I did that job. It is what it is. You learn from that and you go buy tools that you might use once every. Honestly, I do work on a lot of those. I hate them, but yeah, Vega, Vega. And of course, I've found like five other things that I want uh, of that brand. Now that I've got those, I was like, well, now I want the Schlage style. Now I want the Schlage being 3/32. And then the 1/8" for the common one, Baldwin mortise cylinders, even best mortise cylinder set screws. Set screws is what I'm trying to say. So, Lego. That's the new tool part of today's thing. I'm giving y'all just enough time to talk about Vega tools. So I can come over here and look at the comments, and then we need to get this turned on, don't we? Okay, on. Okay, we're gonna go for a mic switch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mic switch here. Checking the levels real quick. Holding on. Good job, program. You are a very stable build. Very stable. So adjust your mics accordingly. This is what we're going to go on while we go. Clean the glass counter. Ha! Ha! Let me go back on the comments before I do that. Oh, Obama was over where you are? Dang. You're more worried about the mud on the roads. I say that's a whole different story. You point any southerner in a pickup truck towards mud, and they're like, woohoo, woohoo. So Blockheed. It probably has real fleas. Oh my God, those dogs. The end story was that the next morning we took them home, chased cats. We had to separate our cats and leave them in the backyard. Barked all night. Obviously, they couldn't eat out of bowls. They didn't know how to eat out of bowls. They just looked at them like, I guess. So got some hints on where they lived on the street. Loaded them up. The big one sat in the front seat. Looking around, and when we turned down the street where they said they were from, that dog was like, and he started like pawing at the door. I was like, okay, say it. So like, I pulled over and got out of the driver's seat, and as soon as I opened my door and started to get out, he like bowled over me and took off, and I was just like, fuck. And then the other dog was like, okay, so I followed him around. For like 20 minutes, watched what they did. They went straight to somebody's house backyard who apparently has been feeding them. Anyway, long story short, I saw a total of 6 dogs in the 20 minutes I spent there. While I was following the big one, they separated. The little one stayed in one of the little areas there, and then the big one went down the street to forage from garbage. Well, they'd been fed, we fed the damn things. And he definitely would have killed our cat if he would have gotten a hold of it. So we were like, nope, gotta. So anyway, that was where they left. So we were like, they didn't give two shits either. Not a thank you, not a bro, thanks for the pizza crust. We appreciate it. Nothing. Just F you, we're gonna go do our thing. They didn't even look back. It was like slow motion. I'm like, look back, look back. Not even. So F them. Stupid dogs. So that's that story. And they are known dogs. I was like, oh, so basically we captured them and held them hostage for a day. Took them to the vet, got them scanned on the way home. I took them to the emergency vet, had them scanned. Of course not. They're not viewed. Okay, so I knew that was going to be a question. That is a Peter Fox, one of a kind. Well, two of a kind. He may have made himself. I think he did make himself one. That is Peter Fox, one of a kind clamp that he sent me. He has no interest in making them. It was just, let's see if I can do it. I did it, and I'm going to send Jason one. And for that, I'm always going to be grateful because it has saved me so much time. In most of those clips, we were working on a multi-house project, and they all had alarms, which I discovered on the gunshot one in the clips. That if you open the door, the alarm goes off. Old school 80s style blue flashing light. I was like, oh my God. So I had to go make keys for all these properties, but I didn't want to fire off these alarms. So win for the Lishy. I mean, that saves so much time. It's a pretty cool little jig, but you can do the same thing with a pair of vice grips. It's literally a fancy pair of vice grips, but it's pretty badass. And no, he has absolutely no interest. At the time he said that he sent it. I've had it for like 4 years. And thank you, Deputy Dang It, for your help with those stupid dogs too. But those stupid dogs. You like the Herculite doors with the new sidewalk? No, not available for purchase. Where are harpoon bits? Oh, somebody else on those drill bits said go look for something thin version, thin version of a screwdriver. When we cannot have the Lishy Cowboy visit our town, we have to go with the former president. Oh, Lishy Cowboy. Yes, it's a real badge. Somebody pointed that out in the video. Ooh, side eyeing you. That's an official looking badge. Just because it is an official badge. Of course, official. Lishy Cowboy is now an official kind of guy, right? Hmm. Hey, Mr. Hooligan. Have fun, Gummy. Be careful. Tread carefully. I guess y'all wear ice shoes too, huh? Like things you strap on your regular shoes, spikes. Yeah, but that was okay. That whole situation. I don't really like having to go in. Fleas. It's starting to get that time of year. I'm gonna have to make sure my flea spray is all up to date and start watching for that. But I was okay with not opening the doors. Totally okay, actually. Wish they could all be that way. And I get really good at making quickset keys with a clipper. Basically, I would make the quickset key with the clipper enough to make sure it was the right bitting, and then come back and just code cut a new one. That was the easiest way to do it, since I had so many to do. 6-inch wear harpoon bits for resonance. They're really thin. And that may have been what, did you post that on one of my screwdriver videos? Somebody said that may not be the thin line. It may be harpoon is what I'm thinking of. 6-inch wear harpoon bits. Amazon? 6-inch wear. In fact, I'm actually going to do, I'll do that. I'll remember. Harpoon. Ice fishing with a harpoon. Right? Oops, wrong one. Which one is the... I don't really have a camera right there, do I? Guess that one could go down. Hold on. Let's move back to there. Let's move back to the same one we were just on. This is so exciting, y'all. Only problem with lowering this. Hold on. I've got to come up with a better solution. Think, Jason. All right. I know what we're going to do. We're going to beep and boop. I'm going to take this off and move you up here. Okay. Stay there. What did I do with it? Hold on. Let me find my thing. And we can just pull that front camera down. I've pretty much got my padlock selection stocked. We've got a customer. I've got 6 A701s in here, key to light. And then I ordered A701s to compensate for that because it's a customer that wouldn't stiff us. Like, it wouldn't come in and do that. So we're just like, okay, we'll have them ready for you, because he's ordered in the past. And now we can't get a hold of him. His phone automatically has been going to voicemail, like it's dead. And we're very concerned about that. Both in the fact that I have a shitload of A701 padlocks now that I need to sell. Don't need that many. And in the fact that he's somewhat gone missing. And that day that he was in here ordering them, he was mentioning his phone was lost, but hell, it's been like 2 weeks, right? You would have gone to the phone store to replace those. To replace your phone by then. You think a lot of people don't wear ice shoes, they just walk across. I mean, it is an extra expenditure. You think to yourself, well, I can just slip and slide my way over there. That'd be me. I'd be like, sliding around. Oh yeah, I saw that NSTF news. They're trying to crack. That China, there's going to be programmers. They're gonna come up with ways to get around that. I think JBot still reminds me to put out the candle. So when the candle fires off, when JBot. Oh, there we go. I don't know. That probably was. I always forget to do that. J-Bot was muted. You think the whole mess may get shot to hell, or you want to see how it plays out? I mean, on a peripheral level, I'm very curious too. I think everybody is. Everyone's gonna have one from China now. I mean, I can't fathom the way they do things now that there wouldn't be an immediate response and they just rebrand or repackage their thing into a different, take the guts out, put it in a different shell, sell it as whatever, and to bypass whatever restriction they can come. If you can make a restriction, there's ways most of the time to bypass it. So I can't see it. I can see it only affecting current production stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Interesting though. Wouldn't it be funny if we all went back, like, you know, how shifts are? Like, we've had the shift from GM10 cuts, just as an example, GMZ keyway to the high security stuff to procs to. Okay, wouldn't it be funny if that all, like, turned around and reverted and we all started having to carry keys again? Just plain old metal keys. They're like, not really throwing their hands up, but they, like, put something that doesn't have anything to do with the ignition. Because that's what's always something internal, like, you know, retina scan or thumbprint, whatever. But literally going back to mechanical keys, that'd be funny as hell. Yeah, anything that can be done with programming can be undone with programming. I mean, I can't see it taking but a hot minute for there to be. It's just going to be an excuse to say, and it'll probably be the same manufacturers, and then probably those same manufacturers that produce a majority of the Chinese tools are literally just going to become suddenly so and so lock programmer or car programmer, and then change one letter, and it'd be a totally different company. Yeah, that type of thing. They do that anyway, so just to bypass whatever restrictions they're. I don't see how they can restrict that. You just want to update a couple of programmers. Yeah, well, that's what you do. You just end up. That's my programmer for 2024 backwards. Anything past 2024 has to use whatever, and you have to spend more money. Some of those notifications bug me. Like every time I do the open it up, it's like, oh, update, oh, update, oh. It's like, oh my God. Skip, skip. Oh yeah, we were supposed to go, hold on. Let's switch to the split screen. I would like to get you down here. No, no. Okay. I guess I could have just cleaned off the counter first, but come on. Come on down here. So that, I promised y'all, ooh, I promised y'all that I was going to post a picture of our pizza that we had last week. We did go get that pizza. What'd we get? The barbecue something? It was sweet. So if sweet pizza is not your thing, You wouldn't have been very fond of it. Ugh. Ugh. It wasn't bad. Not something I'd necessarily order again, but it was okay. You know, I was supposed to do that this morning. Hey,
Good morning.
what can we help you with?
I need 2 keys made if you can make
Okay.
this is one.
Let me see what you got there. What's that go to?
UTP.
What was the other one?
The other one is go to a club. So
Alright. Have the club. I still got to check on the other one.
okay. I'll take the tape out for you.
Yeah.
I got tape. You got any one of these big key rings like this?
Not that big. The biggest I got's 2 inch, I think.
I think I see them up here. You got a knife or something, a razor or something like that? I got this tape on
No. Oh.
here. Just rip it off. Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. How many of the club?
One club and one other one if you can make it.
Okay.
You know what I did?
What you did?
I lost all my keys. I had double keys. I lost
Mm-hmm.
all my keys to my four wheels, my locks, and I had about $75 for 4 locks yesterday.
That ain't good.
You ain't got that one?
Oh, I said that ain't good.
No, that ain't good. And when I leave here, I got to go cut 4 locks off. I'm gonna try to come out with another cutting blades for to buy $100 set of bolt cutters.
That usually works better anyway.
So
That usually works better anyway.
yeah. Okay.
50-50 chance on the UTV.
Go ahead. Got 2 keys. I was just trying to get another. Honest man.
Got 5 of those.
For sure.
$17.82.
What about the change?
Thank you, sir.
No, go.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
Bye.
to go. Wax on, wax off. With that big old key ring. Yeah. You need an 8-inch key ring, please? Oh yeah, I was going to look at the Lock Force store. I put those patches up, but I don't know if they're actually showing up anywhere yet. Let me fix that. That's what I was supposed to be doing this morning, and then I got waylaid by a friend of mine that came by and was talking. So let's see if we go there. Let me take this. There it is. Okay, go over here. Yep. Okay, save that. And then let's go back there. How we do this? How we do this is shouldn't take but a second. If I can remember how to do it. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna take that. Yep. And then we're gonna make add. Yep. Add that and that so far. There we go. Then we're gonna make that public. Save. Let's change. Then if we go back, refresh. Let's see what happens. On the fly. Oh, refresh again. We already have that. So that. There it is. So we want to show a button. Yeah, I really still don't know how to use this very well. Ooh. Well, check it tonight. I'll try to fix it later. We gotta go clean the glass. I got sidetracked there. Yeah, but see, don't click on it yet because I don't have it. I can't remember how to do it. It was like one of those things where I was messing around, mucking around on the site, and I was like, oh, that's how you do that. Maybe. Yeah. And then take this, and then we're going to add. I don't know how to do it. It should come up, but it's not coming up. So I guess if you click browse all. Yeah, if you click browse all, it'll show the two. One day that'll be it. So it's a patch and a shirt. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's Deputy Dang It right there. See, look under browse all. It's supposed to say Let's You Cowboy merch. So yeah, and there's going to be a few other things too. What's up, City Lot? We recently pulled off a Miwa magnetic mortise cylinder. I don't think of. Yeah, I do have. I have one of those. Where do I have it though? It's in switch form, I think. Never seen a mortise cylinder though. It cost me $20 at the locksmith. I don't even bother going back to the heavy ignition keys. And nowadays, I don't even bother. People that carry big keyrings like that are never going to stop. They're never going to change their ways. So it's featured on the storefront now. It's amazing. Okay, well, good. I did something halfway right. Not as fully as I wanted. It's supposed to have its own little header, but it doesn't. It will later. Like I said, yesterday after I got home, I was like, and then I promptly fell asleep. Why are you parked like that? All right, let's switch cameras to with this one. Ooh-wee. You can see the pollen from there. All right, come on. You won't be able to see me talking, but that's fine. Yep, more coming soon. As soon as we get around to it. We're having an official meeting tonight about that. Not at all. Maybe a little bit. That's not a tennis ball actually. It looks like one, but I think that's a reflection of the next door sign in the window. It absolutely looks like a tennis ball though, doesn't it? That's a trip. It's a trip. Watch this. Let me take the comments. We got to get the mob comments up. Come on, mobile comments. Come with me. You know it's good for you. There we go. Is this early for pollen? Not in Mississippi, no. That camera frozen? That camera's frozen. We don't know. I failed in my task to order samples. I think this camera's frozen. So I don't know yet, but let us take that risk. You can always try if you want, but I have to go back. What in the heck? Okay, well let's disconnect and reconnect. Oh, you know what? Maybe this cord. Okay. Please hold while I try to get the camera working. I don't think the camera works. It worked when I moved it down because, oh, there it goes. I'm just really delayed. Okay. Ah, good. All right, we're back. No, we're frozen again. Are we? What the heck? Camera is working. Okay. Well, let's get to cleaning. Make a little spot over here. Put all this stuff. These actually need to go down there. I think I'm gonna go put those. Well, let's just move them out of the way for now. Really doing all this is kind of pointless because leaving the door open is gonna be pulling me again in a couple of days. Or we leave the door open, but I guess it's better than not doing it. Ah, slow down, shut up. Trying to do a video here. This is an automatic response now. So gritty. This edge that you can't see. Here we go. Hey, Turbo Girl. Hi, bye. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. You're doing important things here. Still gotta do this, though it actually is the worst. I got so many scratches in my glass. Makes me sad. This is an expensive piece of glass. Hey, front end. Well, those kids. I forgot the mobile mic. Probably say something about that? Probably. Could you even hear me any of that time? Sorry about that. Just realized that I'd never switched back to the mobile mic. Shut up, Jay. That was King Street's thing. I guess you've taken over. Taken over for him for that. Nothing's gonna happen to it ever. Yeah, much better. All right, let me get this side. Let's angle it just a little bit here. Go over here. Maybe bring it out a little bit more. Like right there. Huh, weird. That desk mic is doing amazing things lately. Don't tell Kim I moved her plants. Had to do it, babe. This one, I think, used to be. Oh, no. Used to have really long stalks, and it was hard to deal with. Well, camera. I'll wipe you off while we're here. You right there. And let's wipe you off while we're doing this. Thing. The standby on these guys is amazing. One thing you got to give it for. Oh, speaking of, we have a electronic lock coming from Acme that I'll be doing a video on, standalone video. They just released, and it's actually on these desk mats that we got. Maybe not just released, but they're fairly new, or they're re-releasing them or redesigning them or something. They're not much less expensive than a Trilogy, about $40 or $50. But we have one that we're going to check out coming one day. Won't be for a couple of weeks because of the show next week, but we're definitely getting a sample to check out to see if it would be worth it. I was like, it's really going to be hard to push something over a Trilogy just because Trilogies have been around for so long. Their shape is distinctive. You kind of know about it, and it honestly doesn't look that great either. It's even some people say the Trilogy's ugly. This one is even kind of worse, but it is $40-ish cheaper. So I don't know. Stay tuned for that video. Probably have it out the week after next. All right, we are clean-ish. Cleaner. I totally missed the garbage there. One more little squirt down and we are done. Of course you are, Jay. We have to have that one guy. In our case, we have those several guys. Be glad we're not extending this to the windows out front. I really want to come up with something better to put in this front drawer. I've got all these Baldwin rim locks. But you can't really open this front door very far. Literally only like half an inch. 3/4 of an inch. It's just big old rim locks. really makes people talk more than anything. And I really don't want to have to access it. So unless they're willing to fork out $1,000 for a brass Baldwin rim lock, I ain't gonna be opening that drawer. That whole thing was a pain in the you know what, this whole cabinet to move. It used to be on the opposite side of the store, over where the keychains display is now. And we moved it here after some measuring to see how hard it was going to be to get in and out. Why are you making a noise? There's something under here. All right. Let's put you there. Let's put you right there. Let's give you a little dust in. Yep. Come on up here. Boop. Hello, people exiting the store. You were not up to mischief, were you? If you were, we saw you on camera. All right, all done. Yay! Yay! Let's get a mic or go to that screen. Wait, wait, hold up. One of those cameras needs to be flipped around, doesn't it? Yep, let's take this camera and change it. There we go. Well, speaking of, it started dripping more lately. I don't know why. It's squeaking real bad in the front end too. I got to get it in to get repaired. Like squeak, 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 squeak. Zoe, meow. Derek, you should try rubbing alcohol in distilled water. Some South Jackson roads? Exactly. Yeah. Real South Jackson roads right there. Thank you, TTT. We thought it was pretty special ourselves. But we appreciate you watching it. Go watch it a few times. Make sure and hit the thumbs up on it, because it's absolutely, as is all music videos, not something that helps pay the YouTube bills. In fact, YouTube just grumbles about it. Oh, squeaky. So this is supposed to be kind of like centered there. It's not centered. My track is not slipping very well. I need to put some of this lubricant I got on there. Is that about even? Nope. A bit more. About right there. All right. Suck it in. Suck it in. Dude. Nope. It still needs to go. Yeah, that's about right. See, I'm still missing a couple of purples of the 1105. I got a few extra orange 1305s in. I have a crap load of blue Americans. And I did discover that I'm out of 51, 52, 5201 and 5202s. The metal body longer shekel. And I need some more 5261s because I've only got one. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now I've got 10 701s. That's crazy. I could do with a few more of the 700s. In fact, that's about to fall. Let's fix that. I think we're about to have a padlock trophy right here. The reason why I stack them on top of the boxes is because I don't really necessarily like them on this glass, like touching the glass themselves. But these big boys get too heavy when you stack more than 2 or 3 at a time. So I need 2 more of those, and I need both the 5201, which is the 1.5-inch shackle, or 2-inch shackle, and then the 3-inch shackle. So I'm missing both of those, unfortunately. But I have a crap load of GMS cylinders down there too. GMS padlocks, not GMS. Yeah, GMS. Yep. All right. What all goes back over here? What order was it in? Do y'all remember? I think this one was kind of like right there. Like hanging over maybe. Go. Yeah, Kim may have to turn it around. Let's see, put that guy right there. Looks good. Our holiday cacti. There's an actual cacti. I didn't know we had an actual cacti up here. Look at that little guy. He's kind of new. And my fingertips are coarse as hell anyway, so it's not like a baby cacti could hurt all that much. All right, and then we're going to put these back, because I take these out for pictures and to lay the padlocks out on. So I'm just going to put that right there. These are all picture backdrops for the Insta that I never use. And these gold guys, gold and porcelain, go right there. My back's been to y'all on that camera. Dog treats. Candle and price list. Put the candle right there. These, one day I got to get around to putting our address up here. Still haven't done that. I was going to try to find a piece of wood to mount it to, like that. Plastic bag can get thrown out. Old. Pondering maps. We are there. Hey. You know, I think it's time I retired this guy. I've had this sitting up here forever. And for no reason, really. I think it's time I went ahead and moved it out of the front. Yay, we cleaned. We're done. I accomplished my goal for the day, y'all. We cleaned. Unfortunately, one day I'm going to have to do those windows again, though. These two cylinders, I brought these in. Those are Sargent RL cylinders. R, F, and L. Out of everything that I wanted and or needed, is a RL cylinder. Two of them. With an obnoxiously large box. Though that's already pretty old. I don't know. They're still using this size? I guess they are still. It's been a minute. No, yeah, they were last year when I did that big Sargent job. I had hundreds of these boxes. RL. Just need to find somebody with that's only ever going to have two doors that needs just two mortar cylinders and nothing else, and be like, hey, I got two RL cylinders you can buy. They're going to be like, I don't want to pay that much money for them. And we're going to go to Mike Switch since we are done up front. Thank you for joining me to clean the front desk. After all, Saturday morning lives are all about organizing and cleaning, and that's what we did today. Yay! Jason can go home now after another couple of hours of sitting up here. Uh, which you can't see because I don't have any cameras towards it, but you could. I realized. I realized how long it had been. Oh, that camera's down now. Yeah. The Jizzy camera's down, y'all. Hold on. We had a Jizzy failure. Jizzy failure sucked. Where's my Bajizzy cam? So I suddenly realized when I turned on this this right here, I was like, you know what? I hadn't updated my my pictures on that. We have so many more files that I could put on my screensaver there. So I got to take that memory stick home and update it this weekend. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Otherwise, I won't. Where are you? How's it still going? How is it still going? This is running directly off this. I didn't load it to the TV. I don't think I did, ever. Did I? No. How is that still working? When I yanked out its pictures. It's amazing. Did I yank it out? Yeah, I yanked it out. That's crazy. It's the weirdest damn thing. I would have thought it would have frozen and gone back to the to the to the TV screen. Weird. I think I was 99% sure. No, literally, I was 100% sure that it was just going to freeze when I did that. It's crazy. Thank you, Ian. Warren, you got some new locks for your house to play around with?
The Bluetooth device is disconnected. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
What's happening? That's crazy. What's your terrier's name? What were y'all talking about? Dallas. See you, Dallas. Be safe. Jason, have your fingerprints worn off yet? From like brushing crap and yeah, no. When I go in for my pew pew license, they still pick up. I think they grow back. They grow back if you skin them off. They grow back, but different. SE lock and key. Hello. No, ma'am, we don't. Thank you. You never heard that ring? Oh my God. SE lock and key. You just called. No, ma'am, we don't. Okay. This microphone is weird. Sometimes it doesn't like listening to things. Come on, one more time. 3 for the win. 3 for the win. I'm gonna take a sip of my cold drip. My cold drip today is concealed in a $2 Walmart thermos because our refrigerator still has not been replaced yet, and I plan on doing that anytime soon. So I'm going to take a sip of my room temperature drip. Mm, it's still kind of cold. Oh, a little too sweet. I miss it so much. It's available at mscolddrip.com. If you're in the continental United States and you like really rich, thick, not thick, but strong cold brew, which apparently can be heated up and made into hot brew, but that's crazy. I recommend salted caramel is the strongest. Mocha, the turtle, Mississippi turtle, no turtles are harmed in that, uh, is the medium. And then the mocha is the light. And then they got like peppermint and all sorts of nasty crap. Probably not nasty if you like peppermint, but to me it's nasty. Uh, yeah, and that's how I would do it. Salted caramel, Mississippi turtle, but just straight up salted caramel if you like it, because the salted caramel. I was explaining this to Kim. Salted caramel actually has turtle in it. Mocha is the base, like a pyramid. Like we got mocha down here, and then for the turtle they add caramel to mocha. So if you want mocha and you like caramel, then get the turtle. And if you like salted caramel and it to be even stronger, they take the turtle with the mocha and then they put even more caramel in it and then sprinkle. I don't think they sprinkle salt in it, but whatever they magic shit they do to make it, and it comes out to be the strongest of them. I'm just wondering one day if they make like a even stronger version. I don't know if it's possible. I've tried a lot of cold drips. None of them are this strong. In fact, they're all kind of weak comparatively. The more he drinks, the faster he talks. It's so good. I gotta open the thing to okay. Mm-hmm. Considering Kim's special coffee right here has straight up espresso in it, several shots of espresso. I'm good. I'm gonna go clean some more. It was fun. Let's go do some more cleaning. No, but I'd much rather just not do anything. But we're coming up on 12:34, and given the fact that you should really go watch Let's Shoot Cowboy 2 a couple more times, we're gonna end early today. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get out of here early because I'm gonna get out of here early. I ain't staying till 4 o'clock. Not as dead as this shit is. Right now, everybody is like trying to soak up their last second beach. I wonder if the beaches are as cloudy as it is. So that would be a shitty last day on the beach because they know they have to drive back tomorrow. So I'm just gonna enjoy the quiet while I can get out of here because I'm also not filming. I'm so happy to not be filming anymore. Crazy shit. You should add. You should old add milk to coffee. I can't smell very well, because I smoke cigarettes. But that's the one thing I can smell, like milk. It's Kim uses me for that because she, on the other hand, can smell things really well, but isn't great with picking out bad milk. If it's even a little tiny bit bad, it's like, nope, nope, I can smell it. It's always been the one thing I can smell. Just one more sip. That's a good idea. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Can we watch Lishy Cowboy on our TV? I don't see why not. Let's watch it together. Good morning, sir. Hey. I don't see why not. I think that's a pretty good idea, don't y'all? Screw the algorithm. No, I'm sorry, YouTube. They made me do it. Rune, you got really lucky because during some of our testing phase, let's just say we have a karaoke version video out too. Yeah, should I do the karaoke version? Probably should upload it too. But see, YouTube doesn't like certain versions of them, and you almost got blocked, Rune. Everybody over in your area, for some reason, y'all almost didn't get to see this video unless you're on a VPN. So, luckily, that didn't happen with the final upload, but it very well could have. I was very concerned that you wouldn't be able to see it. Haven't seen it yet? All right. Well, then here we go. Let's go. Let's pop the screen up here. Shot cam. Got it zoomed in for you. We can zoom in a little bit more, camera. Hilarious. That oh, perfect. It's perfect. Here we go. Which mic do I have on? I have on the, yeah, I guess the big mic will be fine. Should I, should we, should I, should, gotta be special occasions for me to don the hat. I don't know. Wondering if I should or not. Seen it twice. Sweet. You're supposed to say you've seen it 8 times and you loved it every time. A little underdressed, but definitely well. Nope, not that song. Not that song. Get off that. Let me go to my music video playlist, in which I have 9 total videos, and 7 of them are actual videos. Let's go. Wait, wait. We got rewind. There we go. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you should probably just go watch it. Music's very quiet. That's that microphone. Better? Dang that automatic noise canceling. This working better? Once she said at the back of the astral bed, I repaired locks to get fed out of some South Jackson Road. 2 is a 5, this is fine, and I just got a click out of 5, and I was going just about as fast as I could go. Evaluation of my cowboy reputation has got like begging for salvation all night long. Wiping out my Alicia pick, gave it a kiss for the cold knit, and sang every Lockport song I could think of, and we made time. Yeah, I can back in. We got a few behind the scenes that we're gonna put out. Open the door, look, cowboy. Everybody say, open the door, Alicia cowboy. What? Open the door, Alicia cowboy. Everybody said, open the door, Alicia cowboy. 3 whole hairs, thank you very much. Yeah, see, unless I loaded the song in the background. There you go, Alicia cowboy. 2. Thank you very much. Sorry about the music, but you get the idea. Figured if I started singing it, you could hear it then, right? No more automatic noise canceling. I don't know why I'm still holding this because I disconnected it. How many bloopers? There are a few bloopers. There's this thing that Deputy Dang It does to the camera when I'm not around or not looking. So we're definitely going to have bloopers. 1 or 2 of them may only be like for store members, though. Could you add the video to the broadcast software? Yeah, you. Yeah, I probably could have done that. By doing this. Oh. Yeah, there's a way to do that. It would be easier for me to do it another way, but it's on my phone, which is over there. And I never actually uploaded it. I haven't backed up yet. That's what I was doing this weekend, was backing up everything. So for right now, I don't have a way unless I go unplug that phone and bring it over here. Other than putting in a browser link, I guess. Like right there. But I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear it now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? That works perfectly. Okay. Well, then we need to go back to this.
When I walk into the room, collecting $100 bills, and I get chills and it thrills like the cracks on my Astro's grill. And I give the luck another round, Houdini drown as I said, Rugrats down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same. And I saddle up my Astro and I ride into the city. These lights make lots of noise, cause the tolerances they're so shitty. Riding up and down the strip in my old stud Astro, and the girls say,
The one thing that I feel so bad about.
Everybody says, open the door, Liz, you cowboy. Well, I don't give a dang about nothing. I'm singing and bling blinging while the register's ringing.
Forgot.
Bills face down, and I wouldn't trade my Astro.
There's no scenes with me getting me drinking out of my Houdini. So that means it's got to be an LC3, right?
Locksmith in this town, and I saddle up my Astro and I ride into the city. These lights make lots of noise, cause the tolerances they're so shitty. Riding up and down the strip in my old stud Astro, and the girls say, open the door, Liz, you cowboy. Everybody says, open the door, Liz, you cowboy.
That was the hardest 19 seconds of video to edit ever.
I'm a thoroughbred, that's what she said. At the back of the Astro bed, I repin locks to get fed. Out on some South Jackson Road, been to survive, this is fine. And I just got a click out of 5, and I was going just about as fast as I could go. But in my evaluation of my cowboy reputation, had that lock begging for salvation all night long. So I took out my lishing pick, gave it a kiss for decoding it, and sang every Lock 4 song I could think of. And we made time, then I'll saddle up my Astro and I ride into the city. These lights make lots of noise, cause the tolerances they're so shitty. Riding up and down the strip in my old stud Astro, and the girls say, open the door, Liz, you cowboy. Everybody said, open the door, Liz, you cowboy. What? Open the door, Liz, you cowboy. Everybody said, open the door, Liz, you cowboy.
Deputy Dang It got the final scene in that video too. That's a special scene. It's like best hair by far. He really did, and I really did stop him. So yeah, got to give credit to Astro since it's mentioned so many damn times. After it was while we were recording, I was like, "Wow, it's half
I think I'm gonna
about."
start cutting carbs. I need to drop my belly fat.
Stop! We don't want no commercial.
This
Start eating more of these.
starving ourselves, eating salads, and cutting out
Where are
carbs.
you even
This
coming
never
from
works
now?
and only leads to more frustration.
You might think this would take years to learn, but we're going to teach it to you in 60 seconds. Watch this.
This is a metabolism killer. This is a metabolism killer.
You stop. Why are you even playing still? Okay, I'm just gonna delete you. You can't play if I remove you, can you? What just started? Where are you playing from? Holy crap. I have no idea where it's picking up that music. I've closed all my browsers. I don't know why I muted. I fixed it. I saw that time. But I'm playing. It sounds like I'm playing the beginner of. Oh, there it is. There you are. I was trying to find where you were. Okay, that was a little much. All at once. All right. Yeah, unskippable ads. That was literally an unskippable ad. Anyway, all hail Lush Cowboy. Lush Cowboy 3, 2026 at the latest. Takes a couple of years to recover from those. But just imagine how far along we will have key cutting spur boots. Actual key cutting spur boots. They kind of cut keys now, very slowly. But I expect by then that we're going to have very dangerous key cutting spur boots. Semi-dangerous, probably. What would happen if I just showed up? Most people probably wouldn't think about it unless I was wearing the hat with the badge on it, which I do have to take that off now. I did discover that putting one of these on a hat, a real hat, Stetson, is not easy to do straight. And I may take it to somewhere to get professionally attached somehow. I don't know how they do it, but hat people have their ways. And now I've worn that hat so much it's actually getting to be comfortable. So that's good. Takes a while. Hey, cat police. Let's see what's going on in the front cat. Oh, let's switch to that camera. There we go. So, Kim's pictures. That's a puppy in New York. Took off the widescreen. Oops. Fixed it. All right, we're done for the day. Yeah, 12:54. Told you I was leaving early. Go watch the video. Smash the thumbs up a couple of times. No, don't do that because then it'll unthumbs up it. Just smash it once or 3 times. Show it looking like a truck. Oh. I think they would be like, okay. Wouldn't be hard to explain. Unless it was those that jerk sheriff in South Jackson. That was South Jackson too. Unless it was him. If it was him, then he'd probably be like, I'm going to throw you in jail for an impersonating a locksmith. Two parties going on there. Let's hope this is September. I was going to put that as a pinned comment on that video. I probably need to comment on that video about that because I'm sure everybody's going to be asking about that. It's pretty neat, and I've never really talked about it. We showed it in live when I got it. But it's basically a fancy pair of vice grips. You can make your own. It's actually just three to four, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of aluminum threaded. Of course, you kind of have to have a machine, fancy machine thing like he does to make one. You could make a rough version of it, I'll put it that way, pretty easily. If you just take 2 pieces of aluminum block, that's about yay thick, and just stack them on top of each other and then cut out. You could actually take a hacksaw or just arrange it a certain way, and they're 2 pieces bolted together. So basically you have the ledge that both keys sit on and then a clamp. So it's fairly simple. He just made it look good because he has all his fancy Peter Fox machining type equipment. Video, good idea. I mean, he said that he didn't care ever about manufacturing them. He's not in the manufacturing business. Bring on the corned beef. Oh, you had to talk about food, didn't you? Damn it. St. Patty's Day is tomorrow, and I'm Irish, so look at the Irish to you. Hi. Yeah. Don't pull a horse's tail. That's good advice. I think you totally should. I think I might just kick back over here and watch it myself again. Wait. I know I have a muting microphone, so I can listen to it all I want. Does that mean that I can listen to music while I'm just sitting here talking? I mean, we've talked about this before, and I've never really gone and paid attention. But like while I'm talking, you can kind of hear the music because it's picking it up as I'm talking. But like literally, I can just jam out. And, yeah. I just pause it. All right. Y'all have a great weekend. We will see you next week. Wish me luck in Houston. Kevin, if you're here, I'll see you next week sometime. Probably won't see you till what? Thursday night because of classes? I'll be outside smoking. I mean, drinking. Coffee. Yeah. You sent me a pic to check out? Oh, Lord. You do have to use space and depth. You do have to have space and depth keys for this clown. He knew I already had space and depth keys. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I hate traveling. I didn't want to go. I don't think I'm taking my cowboy hat though. I don't want. I don't think people are ready for that in person. I'm going incognito mostly. I'm not even wearing my own gear. I'm like wearing plain shirts, sunglasses, COVID mask. That's even more obvious now. Sunglasses, backwards baseball cap. Take my Spurs. Yeah, I don't think TSA will allow that to happen. They'd be like, no. We don't know what this is. It doesn't matter, though, because it's sharp, so no. Trying to board the plane with key machine cutting cowboy spurs. It's nothing, see? Try walking in with grads in the airport. Yeah, I don't think that would go real well either. You could probably put it in, plastic case, TSA approved case, and I don't think people are ready for that in person. No. Unless they want to pay. Paid gigs, different story, right? Thanks, y'all. How you get them to spend? That's a secret that only I know about. Very complicated process, but don't worry. It's going to get redeveloped again. This is just the beginning. I already know how to fix it. This was just to see if it would work, and it worked. So now, much like Lockapult 1.2.4.0, whatever one, much like Lockapult, it is merely the beginning of it. Can you imagine what we're going to have in 2 or 3 years? They're definitely having a bigger Lockapult, more powerful. And then, that's funny thinking about it. And then yeah, LC3 will hopefully feature full flame. I'm in discussions with Ilco, who basically told me that I'm out of my mind. They're never going to be involved with something like that in their life because it's so dangerous. But that's their mistake. But yeah, we're going to have actual key cutting boots, hopefully, knock on wood, during LC3 in the spring of 2026. Definitely going to be spring or a fall release because I don't like liking long sleeve shirts. Yeah, there's motors. We just need bigger motors. Safe-a-pole? That's one thing. Yeah, when I was telling Deputy Dangin about our future projects that we're working on that we're going to be jumping into after this is he pointed out something about Lockport that I really didn't put together at the time, but then when he said it, I was like, "Yo, you're totally right." So it became a bigger project than what it already was. And then maybe after we get bigger Lockport working, then we'll have a safer pole. I don't have many safes though. I've only got a couple. 4 or 5. All right, we're out. Y'all have a great weekend. Go watch Social Cowboy 2 again. Be assured that your ad revenue money that if you have to watch ads on it, that it's not going to me at all. It's going to not big and rich for some reason. YouTube has assigned it to somebody named Leon Shaw. I don't know why, or Orchard Music. So whatever ads you're watching, it does not benefit me at all. So in that case, if you feel like you should think you should want to support that video, then go find something on the Locksmith store. Because we will have more stuff over the course of the next few days. That's the best way to do it. Best way to do it by far is get a membership on the store. That's all you gotta do. Have a great one, y'all. We'll catch you next Saturday after the banner show.